Hi, I'm Haley Havelock. Welcome to your practice. This is a hip sequence that I like to do before or after I go on a run or a hike, if it's been leg day at the gym, or if I just feel like my hips need a little bit extra attention. I don't have any props with me. If you typically use blocks for in your typical practice or hamstring stuff, I would grab them now. If you don't have them, it's not a big deal. They're not totally necessary. Go ahead and get started. Let's come to hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Step the right foot to the back of the mat and begin to just rock forward and back on the ball of the right foot. Noticing how this feels in the calf muscle, the Achilles tendon, and hamstrings. Once you find the amount of pressure that works for you, stay there. I like to be pretty firm here. For me, the calf muscles are a pretty hard area to access. And so when I can, I do. Press, press, press. Inhale. Now look between the hands. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. Straighten the right leg. Whew. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Stay upright. This is a spot that you may want to use blocks. Otherwise, as you exhale, begin to fold over the right leg. One more breath here. Look forward. Inhale, bend the right knee. Now stay down on your left knee. Come on up, low lunge, reach the arms overhead. As you exhale, bring hands to hips. Back your hips up a little bit so your hips are above your left knee. We'll pivot to the left now. Kick the left foot behind you and come into, it's like a half warrior two. Right knee points forward, you're on your left shin. And now a couple times here, just bend and extend into the right knee. You're pumping through the inner right thigh, exploring the state of the right leg right now. And then the next time the right knee bends, you'll stay there. Inhale, arms open wide. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Extend left arm over the left ear. You can stay there. Use the right elbow to press the right knee away. Otherwise, bring right hand down inside the right foot. As the right arm presses the right knee away from you, resist that a little bit with the right leg. This will also deepen the stretch. Just one more deep breath here. Exhale, bring the hands down, pivot back towards the top of the mat. Heel toe the right foot towards the right. Scoop the heart forward for lizard pose. You can stay here or come down onto the forearms. If you're on the forearms, keep reaching the chest forward. The collarbones stay wide. If this feels pretty good, you're welcome to flex the right foot and come on to the outer edge of the right foot. If that feels like too much, then it probably is too much and you don't need to push it. Stay as you are or adding on a quad stretch. Bend the left knee. Reach right hand back to catch the left foot and begin to draw the heel towards the seat. You can do this either on your left palm or the forearm. And whether your heel moves a centimeter or it comes all the way in, as long as you feel this along the left leg, then that's all you need. Practice contentment here. There's no use in getting frustrated over the state of the body right now. That's not going to make it any easier or better. One more deep breath here, in through the nose and out. Release the left foot down, return to your palms and press back to hands and knees. Briefly press back into a child's pose, just a moment to reset. Crawl the hands forward, reaching ribs away from hips. Inhale, come back forward to hands and knees, and we'll do that on the other side. Step the left foot to the back of the mat, and a few times here, rock forward and back onto the ball of the left foot. Notice how this calf and leg as a whole feels compared to the other. Just noticing. The next time you press the heel back, stay there. Find the depth that is appropriate for you. Breathing into your left calf and the back of the left leg. Inhale. Look between the hands. Exhale, step the left foot through. Hands can be on blocks or the floor. Straighten the left leg and reach the heart forward. So when I do this before or after I exercise, I typically hold this side a little bit longer because my left side, I've had a lot more injuries and it's my tight side. So if that's the case for you in any of these practices, just know there's no like hard and fast rules. Not everything has to be even, Steven, or equal. And if you need to pause this video and hold a pose a little bit longer on one side versus the other, do it. Trust yourself and take care of your body. As you're ready, bend the left knee, low lunge, extend the arms overhead. As you exhale, lift the hips so your knees come to about a 90-degree angle. Bring the hands to the hips and then kick the right foot behind you, pivoting towards the right side edge of the mat. A few times here, begin to bend a little bit deeper into your left knee and then undo it. And you'll keep doing that. Keep the left knee widening towards the left. Just breathing into your inner left hip, inviting some blood flow, some breath to move through this area of the body, reminding yourself of your fluidity of the pelvis. And now the next time the left knee bends to an appropriate depth, you'll stay there. Inhale, open the arms out wide. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm over the right ear. You can stay like this or bring left hand down inside the left foot. Wherever you are, press the inner left knee away from you and then resist that with the left leg. Lengthening through the whole right side. And for me, that's all the way from right quad up through the right belly, armpit, and shoulder. One more inhale, stretch. Exhale, hands down, kick the right foot to the back of the mat, heel toe the left foot to the left. Lift the heart. You can stay here or lower to forearms, lizard pose. Let the hips come down, lengthening through the front of the right leg. You can stay here. Otherwise, flex the left foot. Maybe let the left knee fall a little bit farther to the left. No need to push or overdo. That's not productive now or ever. You're welcome to stay as you are. Otherwise, adding on a quad stretch. Bend the right knee, reach left hand back, and begin to draw the right heel towards the seat. We're not here for long, so breathe into it. If it's uncomfortable or challenging, try and be with that. Not running away from it. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Hands down. Step back to hands and knees, and from hands and knees, press into child's pose, Balasana. Just briefly inhale. Exhale. Come up to hands and knees. And now cross the shins and come to a comfortable seat. Okay, so sitting comfortably, we'll have a couple of shapes here, and then we'll be good. Begin by crossing your right shin in front of your left shin. This is Sukhasana. For me, this is where I like to stay. If you have a bit more space than I do, you can cross your right shin on top of your left shin. Oh, maybe I'll be here today. Okay, right shin crossed on top of left. If your right knee is really high like this, if it's comfortable and you want to stay there, go for it. But I usually like my knee to come down. That's much more comfortable for me. Bring the hands behind you, lift the heart up, staying as you are, or begin to fold forward. So if your right knee is popping up really high, I suggest going back to Sukhasana. That's where your shin is stacked in front of the other one. If you're very flexible, you can bring your hands forward and press the ground away from you, anchoring the sits bones back and down. And you should be able to breathe here. If you can't breathe, you have to back out. Gently now, walk the hands back and towards you, sit up a little bit taller. And from here, we'll just switch the cross of the legs. So left shin is in front of right shin. Pause. Maybe you stay there. Otherwise, cross the left shin on top of the right shin. Let's see. Oh, wow. I had knee surgery last year, and so I haven't been able to do this for a long time. Okay, you can stay here upright. Otherwise, begin to fold forward over the legs. And that's as far as I'm going to go today. And I say that, I bring that up sometimes not to like overly talk about my own story, but it's important to understand and witness that the body does change over time. Sometimes in ways that are pleasurable, healing from something, and sometimes ways that are not pleasurable, getting injured. And regardless, this practice can meet you where you are. So find a depth that is appropriate and then just stay there. And if we can stay in that sensation, even if we'd rather not, this is when positive change starts to happen. Little by little, breath by breath. One more inhale. And exhale, walk the hands back in. Uncross the legs. Now for our last pose, we'll extend the legs out, left and right for a straddle. Lift the heart up, inhale. You can stay here. Otherwise, begin to walk the hands forward and fold in between the legs. Upavistha Konasana. Walk the hands back and towards you. Bring the hands to the inner knees. Come to a comfortable seat. Inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, bring hands together in front of the heart and close the eyes. Thank you so much for setting aside the time to take care of yourself and practice with me. It was a pleasure to practice with you today, and I hope that you feel good. I hope to see you again soon, and until next time, good job, and I bow to you. Namaste. Take care.